So I went to the living room and I took their box and put it on mute and told them, you need to shut the fuck up because I need to go to university tomorrow. And they felt very bad.
If you're studying abroad, I wanna hear your voice. I wanna hear
Hi
your
everyone,
voice.
welcome to Voices of International. I am Rosa, your host, and today we are gonna talk about housing, fun stuff, safety. We are continuing an episode because we really found it really interesting and it was really important to still talk about this matter for you and for us. So today I'm here with Juja, Maria, and Rita. Could you guys quickly introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, hi, I'm Juja. I'm from Germany. I study digital communication at Ep.4 as an Erasmus student. And at home I study communication and media.
Okay, I'm Maria. I'm from Spain, and here I'm studying fashion communication. And in my home university, I'm studying advertising and public relations.
Hi, I'm Rita. I'm from Portugal, and in here I'm also with Juja and Rosa studying digital communication, and in my home country I'm studying marketing and advertising. Sorry.
Great.
We were 120 Erasmus students, and I think they all found a place.
Before
Yeah.
coming here,
Yeah, I
so
think
that's
so. I
really
think so
nice.
as well.
So it's
Okay.
it's going to be fine.
It's gonna be hard,
It's
but
going
it's gonna
to
be fine.
Yes, it's going to be hard, but it's going to be fine. And you're going to stress, and you're going to cry.
Yeah, you're going to cry a lot.
And at the end of the day, you're going to be so happy if you find something. Doesn't matter what compromises you have to make.
Yeah,
to
because
be
you
honest.
will need to make some of what you wanted and what you'll get. It
Yeah.
will be different stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my expectations were like a
Here.
big apartment, like with
Yes.
nice floors and
Yeah.
like a balcony and like views over
Yeah.
the whole city.
No.
In the
No,
good-looking buildings.
Yes.
and-
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
That is not.
Didn't
I think
happen.
for some people, of course, if you have the budget, I don't know, with like 3,000
Enjoy
euros,
it.
of course you can have a very nice
Yeah.
apartment. But if you are have a little bit a smaller budget, which is still a big budget,
Yes.
like
Yeah, we are gonna tell you. You have to redimension your ideal budget.
Yeah.
My ideal budget in the beginning was 600 because in
Yeah,
Rome,
me
for
too.
example, I pay 600. I'm paying double right
Yeah.
now. So you have to understand that Paris is really expensive.
Yeah.
It's
But
one
it's
of the
really
most
worth
expensive
it.
cities
Yeah,
as
in
well.
Europe.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah, it is worth it. It's going to be fine. But I think we wouldn't be here without our parents.
Yeah.
You have to
no,
be
of
honest,
course,
because
of course.
like although I worked after graduating high school, I worked for a few months and tried to save up. I don't have any money left, so, but like it's
I'm
not
broke.
like I'm not working. Like I've worked, but I couldn't be here without my parents paying for everything.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
a reality
Because-
for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
Because it's-
I would say like thank you because I work all the 2 years that I been in Barcelona,
Mhm.
and even if I work and I pay for me like all the
the food. And
all the food, all the social, all the social stuff, the travels that I'm
Yeah.
doing, like all of this, I'm paying because they cannot pay if they are already paying the residents.
Yeah.
So they pay me like the residents and the metro car that we can
It's really expensive also.
say that it's so expensive
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
It's 80.
90, I think
Almost
it's
90,
89.
It's like
Yes.
89.
It's
yeah.
really
Per month.
for
expensive.
1 month,
No, yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just for Paris area.
Yeah,
Yes, because
so
for example, in Portugal, in Lisbon, you don't
Yeah.
pay. For students, you don't.
Yeah.
In
pay.
Germany, we have a card for students. It's very inexpensive. It's a German ticket, and you can go through all of Germany, all of
that's
the
really
cities,
cool.
all of the connecting trains, except for the high-speed trains between the cities. And for everyone, it's 45 euros per month
Oh my god.
for whole of Germany. Germany is a very big country.
Yeah.
But for students, it's like way cheaper. I think it differs from university to university, but for 6 months, I'm paying 180 for 6 months for whole Germany.
Yeah.
No, that's.
Yeah,
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
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 So I would say like thank you to
Yeah.
them because
Yeah.
if they
Sorry,
even
no.
if I work 2 years and I work like having like a work not like taking the children to home and not like I work in a attractions park. So yeah, and even if I work 2 years, I cannot pay
No, it's
Yeah.
really
all
expensive.
Paris.
Yeah.
Like it's
is.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really difficult.
Yeah, because for me, I also worked a lot. Like during the last few months, I had a proper job, and no, not
No.
enough money to do anything. To be honest, like no. So I think it's very important that you have to know when you want to come to Paris and your parents when you want to come to Paris and your parents can't like put a lot of financial support towards you, then you should save up before
Like,
and save
even
up a
long
lot
time, yeah.
or you have to realize how expensive it is because it's very expensive. Like of course Germany is very expensive as well with rent and food, but for me here I spend so much money. Like every month I think, how can I spend this much money? But you're going to do a lot. You want to travel with your friends, you want to go out in the restaurants, you want to go to bars, you want to see everything. Of course you want to do as much as you can, so you are going to spend a lot. Of course you can make it way cheaper than I, because I'm not very good with that, but it's a lot.
It's for sure an expensive experience,
Yes.
but I think it's worth it.
It is 100% worth it.
It's 100% worth it. And also I think of course you should worry about money, because you should like
It's a
be a
reality.
little bit more, it's a reality. You should be more like sometimes careful, but it's also true that now you're like, for the future student, when you're here, think about it, but also try to live
Experience
as
life.
much as you can.
Yeah.
It's one time.
It's gonna be
Like
just for
4
months.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not going to be living in Paris,
And I think
like all your life.
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
don't come here.
And I think there's of course there's the scholarship from European Union,
Erasmus.
and also maybe your university has some other scholarship as well. Can be I think there's some, you can find scholarship also by the French state, and there's also CAF. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you
Yeah, but
apply?
I don't think it applies for private universities, no?
Yes,
Private
you can
schools.
apply. It depends of the housing that you're
Yeah,
taking.
okay.
Okay.
Like I can apply. I already applied. They have to pay me, but they will pay me. Yes.
That's good.
And they pay me like almost 200 more.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
For living, it's good.
yes.
No, it's good, but even the Erasmus scholarships that Europe give us, it's not enough for
How
European
much do you
cities.
get
400 and something.
for 1 month or
Yeah.
for the whole?
No,
per
for
month.
because they count days, not months.
Ah.
So I don't remember how
but
I
usually-
will receive at the
I
end,
think
but like
usually-
the
yeah.
average,
Yeah.
it's 400 for Paris. Even so, like Paris is such an expensive
Yeah.
city for housing that that covers half my rent.
I get way more.
I got way.
Yeah,
I
I
got.
get way more. I get about, I think, 600 or 700 per month.
What?
No, that is
300.
I have 350.
Yes, I think that the same.
It's the
I
same.
Yeah.
It's just from the European Union. I think it's the basic one.
yeah. For me, it's 400 because it's
Because-
Paris.
no-
It changes depending on the country you're going.
No, I think maybe for you it's because usually 350. I think it's a fact. I think it doesn't.
No, for us, no.
No?
In Germany, we have,
Yes,
it applies
No,
for
it
different,
depends.
yeah, it depends. It differs where you're going.
Ah, yeah.
Because if you
which
go,
country?
if you go
Yes.
to France or if you go to Scandinavia, or
It's really different.
Yeah.
you get 600 to 800. I don't want to be wrong. I think it's 600 to 800 euro
Wow.
a month,
But that's a lot.
and you
I
can
will go
even
to
apply
Scandinavia.
for top ups. But if you go to Hungary or
Yeah, no, I know.
Czech Republic, you get like 400 or something.
No, for us it's like it goes from 300 to 400. You can have 300
yeah.
if you are going, like, for example, in Spain.
As to
350 France, and 400 like Scandinavia.
That is a little bit crazy. How are you going to survive with
no,
400
you don't.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's the
also
thing.
that they give me, it's like 1,300.
For
I say to my parents, like, I cannot pay 2 months of living here.
True.
Of the
My rent,
residence only.
that's not not
Like-
even two.
What a
Yeah, what the
Yeah, what the
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
It's
It's
really
not
bad.
good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really bad.
But at the end of the day, we have to be grateful that we get something,
yes,
to be honest.
of course.
because
And not
some-
everybody get it.
Yeah.
It depends on your average. At least in Portugal, like they don't have the money for every student to go
No.
in Erasmus.
What?
Like
Okay, in
if your
Spain, all
your
the people
average
have.
of your grade is really low, the chances you get a scholarship is really low. So you will depend fully on your parents. Like I got it because
I'm not
they
sure.
had the money for me, but some people I know they didn't got it. It's a reality, and it's a harsh reality. Even 400 for Paris, we all know here it's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's
paid
nothing.
within 1 week.
Like of
to be
course
honest.
helps. Of course helps my parents to pay like for rent, but like at the end of the day, it's nothing to
No.
like.
Yeah, no.
It's really low numbers.
And like going back and talking for the CAF, I would say like the people who is going to a residence, or like there's also like foyer, that it's some kind of residence but not like a residence, or like apartments, but not, if you take the apartment with apps, I think that it doesn't work, the CAF. But if you are going like in agency and taking the apartment like this, the CAF works. And I would say try. Like maybe they don't accept you, but try, because
Try, yeah.
You never
I would,
know.
I would say I try as well. I didn't try, but I was
Yeah, I didn't try.
like I try for, they accept me like 1 week ago, but they are
Oh.
paying me all the
That's great. All of the months before?
Yes.
Nice.
So try
Paulo?
until you leave. Like
Yeah.
you're
At the
You're-
time, Paula
yes.
said it was really difficult. So for them to answer you, it's really
Yes.
good.
It's
Yes.
Like,
That's good.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I didn't apply.
I have some funny stories about my housing.
Okay.
I want to share one
Okay.
because I live with parents. I don't know how to
friend parents.
with my
French
host parents. Maybe
Yeah.
I can say like
Yeah,
this.
I say
My
yeah.
hosts, and they have one son who is still 17, and he's going to a boarding school. So he comes back to the apartment on the weekends. So on the weekends he's there. My host parents have been on vacation for the last 2 weeks, which is nice because I have the apartment for myself. But I thought that the son was going to go with him the whole time. But no. Guys, he threw a party Sunday night. There were 20 very young kids
Oh my god.
running and screaming through the fucking
Teenagers.
apartment.
Yeah.
Being drunk. I had university on Monday.
Yeah.
And they were singing like crazy. They were like, I felt like this was the first time for them drinking alcohol.
Oh.
Which is, I don't know what was going on. But one guy, like my boyfriend wanted to go to the toilet. There was one guy on top of the toilet sleeping. It was so bad.
Oh my
Of course, he apologized to me, Charles.
God. Thank you.
Thank you. But it was,
very least.
I was so mad. In the middle of the night, it was 4 a.m. I heard, because I had the earplugs, so I was able to sleep from 2. But it fell out in the middle of the night. And I heard them listening to music very, very loud. I don't know why the neighbors didn't call the police.
That's
I
really
was
weird.
hoping, I was sitting in my bed praying that someone would call the police. No one did. No one did. I don't understand. However, my earplug fell out. I heard them singing and screaming to the music. So I went to the living room and I took their box and put it on mute and told them, you need to because I need to go to university tomorrow. And they felt very bad.
Okay.
The very least, of course.
Yeah, that was my story.
You did a great job. You should be really proud of yourself.
Yes. A lot of people, I think, wouldn't say anything. Like,
Yeah.
just scared. I think you did good.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Thank
say anything. Yeah, I was gonna be like.
But I think Rosa has even funnier stories.
Oh,
or
yes.
awkward
Share
stories.
your stories with us.
Guys, I'm not ready to tell this story.
Yes, you should be ready.
It's a reality.
Yeah, it's a
It
reality.
is.
Okay, guys, I think I had one of the funniest and worst nightmares of every international people coming to Paris. Oh my god.
Say it.
Yeah, I know. I had a mouse in my house.
Not one.
No one.
No.
And I'm clean. I will say I'm clean. My roommate is kind of clean as well. But we live in my neighborhood, which is the 5th, 6th arrondissement. It's really touristy. It's full of restaurants. It's full of people. It's really in the city center. And it's full of rats as well. It's a really, a lot of people live there. And so, yeah, what happened? Oh, my God. I opened my drawer with my food, and I found I know please for me it's really hard to talk about this. I'm gonna tell you because of course it was a nightmare, but now it's okay, and of course it's really fun as well because it's funny.
It's a funny.
It's a funny story,
Yeah, it's funny.
but it's very bad.
It is.
Yeah,
very
no,
bad.
it is very bad. I was thinking about leaving my house as well, but now, wait, I'm gonna tell the whole story. So I found inside my drawer a bag of almonds, but because I'm a healthy
Almonds.
girl, but I had these toasted almonds that were inside a bag, which they were closed, and I found the bag whole chipped, I would say. So I found this bag and a lot of plastic because since they were toasted almonds, they had a strong, I think, smell. Not for me, but for the mouses. And yeah, so nothing. They came and they tried to eat my almonds. Of course, after that, I was look, I talked with my roommate and I was there's a problem. I think there is a mouse in the house because I found these and I heard some, and that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. I think I would not recommend anyone that. I cried over these a lot of times. For me, it was really, really a nightmare. I didn't tell anybody. I just told some closer friends and my family, of course, but I didn't tell, a lot of people from Italy didn't tell these stories. So, but yeah, I found them. And so my roommate, was yeah, don't worry.
Or it's normal.
It's normal.
It's not.
No, it's not normal. She said, yeah, we have to put a trap. And I'm like,
Panic.
yeah, okay. So we put a trap. We didn't call anybody. We put a trap and the mouse was dead. And it was a really small, I wouldn't say it wasn't a rat, it was a mouse. It was really small, like this.
A cute one.
Like a cute one. But it was not cute, of course.
I can think about a mouse cute. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't.
I know. Yeah, I know. But we, yeah. Yeah, but we found it dead, of course, with the trap. She took it and she threw it away because I was like, I cannot even see it. But then I heard other noises, so I was getting crazy, and I called my owner. I called her mom because my parents called her parents because she was my parents were like, you cannot live in this situation. Of course, I didn't want to live in this situation because
It's disgusting.
it's
No,
disgusting, but I was scared, even though I'm not scared of mouses. I don't know how to explain it, but it was really hard because my house is also really small. So, for me, I was like, oh my God, it went everywhere. I was panicking. Of course, I cleaned again everything. I threw away all the food I had. I did a lot. But with talking with my owner, it was a bit hard getting to talk with her about this because she was a little bit more, yeah, it can be normal, but for me it's not normal. In Italy we don't have them.
No, and I don't think people should just think mouses are normal.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
it's
but-
normal to have a mouse
Yeah,
in
but
the
French
kitchen.
people do. Ratatouille, guys, ratatouille.
Yeah.
If you know the film, and I even saw them once in a store, once in a restaurant. It's something that
Well, of course. I think
it's full.
I have never seen
I've
never?
Never seen.
I don't
I've
know,
only
but I
I think
think
saw
it's
one.
normal. In big cities, there's always rats and mouses, but usually not in the
In the house.
apartment. Like maybe in the restaurants or bars. It's very normal. We have it
I
in
just
Germany
saw
as
in
well.
the garden, in the Tuileries.
Ah, yeah.
It was one, a fat one. It was awful.
Yeah.
Running in front of me, I was
Yeah.
like, oh god. So
Yeah, but then we called an agency that put poison and found a hole in my house.
Okay.
And now there's poison, and now they're gonna like fill the hole, and
Thank God.
so it's gonna be okay. And I decided to stay as well in the house because I did a little bit like a pro and control list,
yeah.
pro and cons, and there's more pro. And also, this was an experience. This is a fun experience. I always joke with it. I say, me and my third roommate, or like me and Ratatouille. I like now it's like maybe like I said for Halloween I could be
You can go as a
Ratatouille. Yeah,
mouse.
yeah. I will not go because of course now I'm traumatized. But it's something that can happen.
Yeah, true.
So I'm preparing you. For me, it was really hard. You know how much I pay. You know where I live. So it was really bad to experience something like that. But it was really like, okay, in the end, like I hope we do that in Italy for good bad luck, but I hope it will not happen again. I hope everything will be fine. And yeah, but life is life. That's life.
Yeah,
That's
true.
life. And that's
Very
what people
true.
say. Okay. Did you have any fun experience as well? I don't know, with roommates? Like parties and all that in the residence? Or
Like-
do you think it's kind of calm, like as an environment?
No, it's not calm.
Okay.
Like I would say, I didn't spend a night alone in the 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Past weeks?
Yes, like we are doing always like a parties in the residence.
Okay. Drinks.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I will not say like the last one is this weekend that the police come
Oh my
to
God.
residence.
Oh, that's kind
And
of like
It's also in my residence. They are almost all French students.
Oh.
Yes, there's not a Spanish people. There's not Italian. Like there's not a people doing Erasmus.
Okay.
Like no internationals.
No,
Wow.
like there's internationals, but
Yeah.
who is spending all
Ah,
university
I
here,
see.
so
Okay,
they
yeah.
talk French.
Yeah.
And they prioritize like people who are staying
Yes.
longer, like the residencies.
I can
Yeah.
understand.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
prioritize
So
them.
for me, it's so nice because I speak French and I wanted
Oh, that's
like
good.
to do
Yeah.
French
Yeah.
friends, and yeah, so the police come, and my friend was so drunk, and he started like to insult the police in
No.
French.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's not good.
and
Oh
I
my
and me
God.
we're like so scared like this because the French people normally are so serious, like
Yeah.
and so I will not say
But they
not nice, but they are like
Strict.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you insult the police,
No, it's really bad.
It's not good.
Run.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
do that, guys.
So yes, it was kind of funny, kind of scared, but
Now it's
at
funny.
the end, yes, at the end they go out, like the police go out, and we continue the party.
Oh
Like,
my
We
God.
didn't care, and I would say like the cool thing, it's like I have a party per month that the residents organize.
Oh, okay.
So we have like all the dinner,
Mm-hmm.
all the alcohol, like all the stuff
No,
they
that is
prepare.
really cool.
Like we don't have to care. And yeah, but I don't know, like funny to remember.
But I think this is fun as well. You know, like the police came to your...
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
because
kind
the
of fun.
others,
It's like one of those things that can happen just...
some love things that happen.
Gossip! Gossip! Okay.
But yeah, like
Maybe this is not the place to talk about
yeah,
that.
but I would say like it's normal when you live in a residence.
Yeah, okay.
Like
Maybe I'm
we are
going to
a
live in a
huge family.
residence.
I need to live in a residence.
I need to hear the gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but that's nice. Okay. No, but I completely understand what you're saying. And so how do you feel in your neighborhood? Do you think it's safe? And like a fire questions, what is a hidden gem in your neighborhood that you will recommend?
I have one bakery,
Ooh.
and it's great. I don't know the name.
Oh.
I just always go there, and they have great pastries. I love to go there. And I live in the 13th area, so there's a lot of Asian supermarkets and restaurants and stuff. But I need to say, like, I live in the nicer part of the 13th area.
Okay.
But if I walk a few streets, there it seems a little bit ghetto. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
So
It doesn't feel like
You need to be very careful when
Parisian.
you're looking for your locations, because I had people coming to Paris. They were a lot, so we rented an Airbnb.
yeah.
The Airbnb was so cool, but when we got there, we were like a little scared at night because it was more of the outside of Paris. So I feel like I was like, oh my God, I'm so lucky that I didn't find any apartment in this zone. I don't remember each one, so I would told you, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you really need to or talk with people who already came to Paris and they know nice zones for you to be very careful where you live, because of
Yeah.
course it's a big city, so there are zones that are safer than others. So
Yeah.
I think people need to be careful when they are looking for apartments.
yeah, true. You need to be prepared
Yeah.
because not every area
Is the
as
best.
you picture nice Paris.
Yeah.
So
But I would say that I will recommend in general the central areas.
And
So
down.
from the
1 to
1 to
9.
And down.
9 arrondissement.
Don't go live alone like on the top of Paris.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't
The north
recommend to go-
area,
It's the worst.
I will not recommend that.
Mhm.
No.
Go on the south
And
of Paris.
the south of Paris, so 14th, 13th, and 15th, I think are better. And you
Okay,
can
yeah.
find also like
14 is
You
really
c- of
good.
course-
At least my experience
but
has
I
been
yeah.
really good.
But I really want to say, like, as everywhere in the world, you can find bad people even in the nicest neighborhoods.
Yes,
Very
of
true.
course.
And
Yeah,
you can
it's
find
true.
good people even in the worst
Yeah.
Yeah.
neighborhoods.
You just need to be prepared.
You just need to be prepared for everything, of course. Be safe and
Yeah, yeah, of course. And when you come here to FUP, they will like tell you some recommendations
Yeah,
for
of
your
course.
safety. Take that serious. Like,
Yeah.
it's important.
pickpockets. There's a lot of.
Yeah, true. A lot of pickpockets.
I
a lot
saw
of
like a man stopping 3 ladies in the metro because he saw them pickpocketing.
Oh
And I was like,
my God.
and the metro then
You know,
left.
I
I
feel
was
like-
in the metro. I was like, no, stop. I want to see, you know? Like,
Yes.
I was like, I want to see what is happening. Because, no, the man, I think, like, I would never, if I saw, like, a pickpocket, I don't know if I have the courage to go, like, like,
Yeah.
take their bag.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm a
I
little
think I would have
scared.
it.
I would go. I would like stop that.
Pickpockets are not like criminals. Like
Now they're-
no, wait. In the sense of saying they don't.
They're not
I
going to
think
kill
they're
you.
they're not. I don't think they're going to kill you. Usually it's like girls that try to like
Yeah.
it was 3 girls at that time.
yeah.
It's
But
usually
yeah.
girls.
But you feel that Paris is that insecure that the people say?
no.
No,
Because I'm
No.
not feeling this. I'm living in the
as
periphery.
much yeah.
I
Like,
don't feel scared.
So unsafe as much as
Yes.
people say.
Yes.
Even to come in like the metro, like on the weekends, like at 1 something,
Yeah.
there is always people on the
Yeah.
metro.
Yeah.
A
I
lot.
don't feel scared. Like when I when I'm in the not so nice part of my area, I feel a little bit unsafe. But I don't think that is very rational. I
Yeah.
think it's just a feeling of being a woman.
Alone,
And be more alert.
In
I
the
think
night.
it's
Yes.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's just
Yeah.
Normal.
normal for
Even
us.
in my street one day, like a man, like I don't speak French, and it was night. It was already night, and it was like, Madame, s'il vous plaît. I didn't answer. I continued walking to my house. I was like, it's night. It's not a lot of people in the street. If you want to
Yeah.
ask, go to the coffee shop. If it's a question, you're not
Talking
talking
with
to
me.
me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So I think you need sometimes to do some like, even if the people think you're rude, let them think you're rude. It's
Yeah.
for your safety.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, I agree. I don't think is as unsafe as people say, as dangerous. Of course, it depends, but as like because for example, I came from one of the worst on a matter of safety cities in Italy, called Naples. But it's not as unsafe as dangerous as people say. But I'm a local, so it's also, I think, different. But yeah, so I think you have to be careful as everywhere, and you have to, of course, I don't know, on the metro, look at your stuff. Do not show like money wherever if you're around. Like,
I think one difference is in Germany, I can, like when I'm in the library of the university, I can just leave my laptop and my bag. I just don't think that anyone is going to steal something from me, and I'm not very conscious like walking the streets. I'm not doing this, but here in Paris I do.
It's your country.
Yeah.
Because I don't take care like that type of care in Lisbon too. Like I'm walking, like I'm not thinking of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Same,
it happens
same,
like
same,
to
same,
people.
Yeah.
So I know it's a thing,
Barcelona,
but
it's
Yeah.
one
Oh
of
my
the
God.
worst
Yeah, of course.
cities.
But
And
I
I don't
still-
take care. Like,
Yeah.
because I feel like it's your country, so you feel like kind of like, yeah, what are you going to do?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would
you
say
know?
be careful, but do not over stress over that. Like
Yes, true.
In the beginning, I feel like the international relations team really like scares you a little bit on that, but
I think
they
it's
do the right
important.
job,
Yeah, I
because
think-
of course it can be really dangerous as well, but do not over stress as well. I think
Yeah.
like you should understand, and of course it also changes based on where you're coming from and what are you used to, but I'm kind of used to like a big city and a big environment and dangerous maybe. Yeah,
True.
okay. And do you think that being a little bit outside, do you feel like it's safe or unsafe?
okay, I would say like I already come back alone to the residence in the night, and I walk to the bus to the residence, and it's not unsafe. It's only like I'm not in the little city. I'm in the periphery, so there's nothing there.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
No.
There's no people.
only it's only like buildings of like people
Offices,
who work,
offices and
residents, like,
yeah.
but
There's
I'm not
much.
feel scared. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm alone.
Yeah, and I feel
I'm
like,
alone,
yeah.
but there's nothing who can.
Who can hurt you?
Yes.
Yeah.
okay,
So I would say if it's safe,
okay, yeah, okay, that's
because
good.
it's near to the Latin Quartier,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good one. So
it's on the.
it's in the 30, but down
okay.
13.
Yeah,
Ah,
Okay.
It's in the 13 down,
Yes.
like literally in the periphery. I would say you don't take the resident like so far
so
away
far
from
away
No.
from the city,
Paris,
no,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
because at the first you will not have metro or bus to come back home,
You need to take the train.
and it's not that safe. But I feel that I'm not
in the worst position.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Perfect, girls. Thank you so much for coming today. It was a really nice episode, really full, but it was really important to talk about all of this. And thank you guys for listening. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope you really find it useful. And thank you. Do not forget to subscribe. Bye.